Hey, good mi gente? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Luis Lopez, and today I got a few picks for you for the NBA slate. I posted two picks yesterday in the comment area over the weekend. One for one, lost one, and won the other. All right, let's go into the picks that I have for you for today. It's from this game, the Suns taking on the Wizards. The first one I'm going to give you is Alexander Sarr over his blocks, over 1.5 blocks. This is what he's done in the last three games: 4, 3, and 6. Today he gets a phenomenal matchup. Today Mark Williams is not going to be playing for the Phoenix Suns. He's suspended. So he's going to get two undersized, very slow guys that have not been active. For example, Nick Richards has been playing 8 minutes here, 3 minutes here, 7 minutes here, 8 minutes here, just basically out of the rotation. Now they just might thrust him into the starting lineup. I don't know how that's going to work out with Alexander Sarr being underneath the basket. And then you have a very slow, undersized Iso Iguodaro. And just Alexander Sarr is just too athletic for either one of them. I think Alex Sarr is going to eat underneath the basket. I think he's going to get a bunch of rebounds. I think he'll hit this line over 7.5 rebounds. I think he'll do that. But the one thing that I know is because of how athletic he is, he's going to be able to easily get 2 blocks on a combination of Nick Richard and also Iguodaro. One who hasn't been playing that much, and the other one is just big and slow. And Alexander Sarr is the complete opposite. Big and extremely athletic. So Alex Sarr over 1.5 blocks is my first pick for you. The second pick that I have for you is CJ McCollum. Now, caveat. I did play this line, but I want to give you some additional information. Keyshawn George currently questionable to play in this game. In a soft matchup last night against the Memphis Grizzlies, CJ McCollum easily stays on the under with only 20 points plus rebounds. Today, when it comes down to rebounds, he gets an extremely difficult matchup. They rank third when it comes down to rebounds allowed. So, not counting much on the rebounds, they're favored to go on the under at 3.5, minus 154. His points are minus 132 to go on the under at 20.5. So 20 plus 3 puts him at 23 points plus rebounds. That's him reaching his maximum effort on both on scoring and on rebounding. The expectation is 23 points plus rebounds. That's the expectation that they have in him. He's obviously been under 23.5 points plus rebound, which is the line that I'm giving you. In the last 3 games, only one on the over against the Toronto Raptors. Last night he ends up with 20 points plus rebounds, but he ended up getting 4 rebound chances and ends up getting 4 rebounds. That's a really high conversion, and he also played without Keyshawn George. He played 33 minutes, and he ended up getting 16 points. This game has a 10.5 point spread, which could turn easily into a massive blowout, where CJ McCollum can easily be taken off the floor quite early. I think this line at 23.5 points plus rebounds is way too high for him, considering the fact that Keyshawn George may even come back, considering the fact that this can turn easily into a blowout, considering the fact that in the last match of the against the Memphis Grizzlies, in a very soft matchup, he was unable to go over. Today he gets a more difficult matchup against the Phoenix Suns. I just don't see how CJ McCollum goes over 23.5 points plus rebounds. That is my second pick for you. My third pick for you is actually from this game. The Warriors are taking on the Nets. This game has a 4.5 point spread, 221.5 game total. Not a lot of points I expected. A lot of missed shots are expected. From here, it's a formula play. It's rebounds, centers rebounds against the Golden State Warriors. It's as simple as that. The line is a 7.5 rebounds, which is the one I ended up getting. 7.5 rebounds for Nick's Claxton. They rank 21st when it comes down to rebounds allowed. They rank 24th when it comes down to offensive rebounds allowed. So they just give up a bunch of rebounds, and I expect Nick Claxton to eat easily tomorrow. Today. In the last matchup, he stayed on the under, but he ended up getting 16 rebound chances. He ended up getting 6 rebounds. In the prior game, he ended up getting 14 rebound chances. He converted 10 rebounds in a much softer matchup. The last one was a difficult matchup. That's Rudy Gobert. They rank 8th against his position, but he still had 16 rebound chances, which is what I like. I like to look for rebound chances and what is the conversion rate from there. 16 rebound chances. You're looking at easily 9 rebounds. Why his line at 8.5 rebounds is a minus 132 go on the other because of his rebound chances and the conversion rate that's expected. But today, he gets a much softer matchup. He gets 21st when it comes down to, 22nd when it comes down to rebounds allowed, and 24th when it comes down to offensive rebounds. I mean, who's going to guard him underneath the basket? Quinton Post? Take rebounds away from him? Draymond Green? Draymond Green probably got to hack him and get Nick Claxton to the line. That's basically what he's able to do. I did consider on Nick Claxton his PR, but one thing that I will be considering for Nick Claxton is his FTs, FT attempted. This is one of the things that I'm going to be considering for him, just because of Draymond Green being there and probably hacking him. And Quinton Post is not going to be able to do anything against Nick Claxton. So yeah, but the official pick that I'm giving you for Nick Claxton is his rebounds at 7.5 rebounds, and you can consider, depending on what the FT line is on over on Price Picks. Yeah, they have it at 2.5. I like this at 2.5. He could easily get to the line at least twice. That's all you will need for Nick Claxton. If you happen to be there and you got some free money, this 2.5 free throw attempt is worth giving a whirl. So that's. Do I have another one for you? Yes, I have one more pick for you. Before we go into the pick, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, do all that good stuff. And for those that are interested in the Discord, $12.99 a month, you have access to my early picks. You have access directly to me. If you have any specific questions, I'll be happy to answer them whenever I am in the Discord. And I also post one or two personal slips of my own that I post there that you can tell if you like. But you definitely to my player pool. That's the main thing. You get access to my full player pool. All right. The last pick that I have for you is actually from this game. It's a play that I did the last time when it came to Nikola Vucevic. I took us under his rebounds on the under easily. He stayed on the under with 7. His line was 8.5 because of Giannis playing. In that game, Giannis only played 25 minutes. He may play up to 30 minutes, so they may be a tad bit more. And that's who Moasa Diabate is going to have to deal with when it comes down to getting rebounds. He was able to go here easily on the over with 14 rebounds. He had 26 rebound chances, 8 defensive rebounds. He grabbed a bunch of offensive rebounds. He ended up grabbing 6 offensive rebounds in this one. They rank 26 when it comes down to his dominant play type. They rank 28th when it comes to his position. In the following one, he ended up getting 18 rebounds against the Washington Wizards. Basically, everybody gets rebounds against them. They ranked 30th against his position. And in the following game, a little tougher matchup, relatively speaking, against the Orlando Magic. They ranked 25th against his position. He ended up grabbing 12 boards. His line is at 11.5 boards. He's going up against defense that allows the ranked 9th against his position, and they allow the 8th fewest offensive rebounds because Giannis Antetokounmpo is there. He's not going to allow you to get offensive rebounds. And Moasa Diabate, to go over his rebound lines, relies heavily on his offensive rebounds. Again, last game, 12 rebounds, 6 of them were offensive rebounds. Prior to that one, 18 rebounds, 8 of them were offensive rebounds. The one prior to that, 14 rebounds, 6 of them were offensive rebounds. He has an extremely difficult matchup today against offensive rebounds allowed. They rank 8th, again, with Giannis playing. If Giannis doesn't play by some random reason, invalidates this play, then I will be looking at taking Mausa Diabate's rebound on the over because he has nobody to work against underneath the basket when it comes on to rebounds. But the Giannis effect is what affects his offensive rebounds. So Mausa Diabate under his 11.5 rebounds is my last pick for you. All right, my friends. Wish you the best of luck. I'll see you next time. God bless you. Que Dios te bendiga y hasta la próxima. Chao.